Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Lands of Lorb, a Throne of Chaos. When last we left off, we'd gone past the point of no return, and I'm curious as to if Scotia is actually able to get past this point either. Perhaps there is some sort of small alcove or hole that she can fly through as a bird, but that's neither here nor there. We have come to defeat Scotia, but this time we're not going to use the whole truth to dispel the magic of a Nether Mask like we did before, after saving King Richard. This time we're going to try and defeat Scotia using swords, spells and crossbows, because, after all, the Nether Mask may be ancient magic, but it is only magic. Surely we can defeat Scotia without using the whole truth, right? But first, let's explore this small area that will be our battleground. And by a small area, there is a small area here, but there's also this switch here. Now, if you think this switch is going to be hiding something in particular, you're going to be disappointed, because there is absolutely nothing down here, except a small corridor that basically allows us to fill a bit more of the map in. There is no item here that will help us in any way, shape or form. But it's not like we're going to need help, right? We're not going to need help at all, because we have the Westward Stick, the item that allows us to deal 1,000 points of damage when we hit. Why would we possibly need anything else? Also, I do believe there is yes, there is one more Guardian Orb hanging around there that we don't need to have over there. We want it here. So, without further ado, we're pretty much ready. We're as ready as we'll ever be for this. I mean, Bakata has fighter level 7. Scotia doesn't stand a chance.
So, you worthless dogs have come to your deaths.
It is you who will breathe your last, Scotia.
Ha! You brought my ruby and its shard to me. That fool Richard actually believes the old tale that they may defeat my Nether Mask. It is folly. They shall give me even more power.
We shall find out. The first form is one that we've already seen before, which makes me believe that this form is, when we were fighting it around in the area on this level, will actually be Scotia instead of actually a creature on the level. This is the second form, and the return of the White Tower Wraith Serpent. The only other time that it appears. We basically want to fight this form. This form can be fought a few different ways. It can be fought using range, it can be fought using attacks and weapons. It can also be fought using this Mists of Doom wand. Ha ha! Take Mists of Doom and perish! Unfortunately, it is now transformed into its third form. And I'm not giving you a good view of the third form yet, because the third form is truly monstrous. Not only in appearance, but also in its capabilities. Where's the third form? It is this! There is something special about this third form. This third form is invulnerable. There is no way to kill this third form of Scotia. No way whatsoever. We can use this wand. It makes a sound that it's been hurt, but there is no actual damage log there. And the statement that the Westward Stick can hurt this form is in fact true. You can actually deal, very rarely, 1,000 points of damage to this form of Scotia. And I'm going to try and deal 1,000 points of damage. Note that anything else that's been hit by that damage, that 1,000 points of damage, has not survived. At all. There you go, 1,000 points of damage. Guess what? Scotia's still standing. The reason why Scotia's still standing is because no matter what you do, no matter how many Mists of Dooms you throw out, no matter how many Guardian Orbs you strike with, Scotia is not going to die. Your only chance of defeating Scotia literally was using the whole truth. But what if you try it now?
I say, this isn't working.
No, it isn't, because we missed our opportunity to use it. And just to show that it's not just like that it has over 1,000 points of health, this form, we're going to try and hit this form of Scotia again with the Westward Stick and deal 2,000 points of damage. No enemy in the game has had 2,000 health. In fact, no enemy in the game has had 3,000 health, but we might end up hitting this form of Scotia again. Basically, we want to get at least another few hits with the Westward Stick, just to prove a point that, in fact, this form cannot be hurt by any, well, killed rather, by any attack. By any attack whatsoever. We just need to keep Makata alive so that we can keep using the Westward Stick here. Fighter 7 is pretty good. It's probably one of the highest fighter levels I've ever got. Ever. There we go. We'll just re-equip all our equipment here. There we go. It's not actually a very dangerous form if you keep close to it. If you move away from this form, it will fire fireballs. And they're quite dangerous. Very dangerous, in fact. Actually, now might be a time to use Heal 4 here, just to bring everyone back to full health. And we'll just keep doing this until we get another hit, just to show that, in fact, as I've stated before, this form is invulnerable. You cannot kill it. This is also the only instance where this music appears. The only instance, because this truly is the final boss. I mean, we could throw the whole truth at Scotia. I'm not sure that's going to make it. There you go! Another 1,000 points of damage. And Scotia's still standing. Scotia, in fact, is going to continue to remain standing. Because you can't kill it. If I just throw the truth at it. Have the truth! It did not work. In fact, all it managed to do was get all of our equipment knocked out of our hands. Not just our weapons, but also our shields. So this is not going very well. In fact, you might say that we've lost. And we pretty much have. I mean, we have some Bannon's reserves. We could even try running away. We could even go, you know what, we can't do this. Let's flee to that area over there with the ball and chain. And it might work for a little while. I mean, in theory, perhaps this square is not considered a square that Scotia can see. Which would be interesting. I mean, let's head back round here. There is a minor problem with that, though, if you're not fast enough. Oh, it would seem Scotia did not actually want to go into that square, which is fine. I don't know where Scotia's going right now. Oh, there you go. Scotia's decided she wants to fight again. As you can see there, there is literally nothing we can do here. We could spend all day fighting, but 2 hits with the weapon pretty much tells me that there is no real way that you can kill Scotia, not even with the Westward Stick. Not even with the weapon purposely designed to be ridiculously overpowered can this form of Scotia die. At all. At all. There we go. Doesn't deal a lot of damage, this form, but as you can see, we're just trying to get a 3rd hit here with Bacardi. Right, we're just going to focus only on Bacardi's attacks, because the other attacks, I'm just wasting clicks there. They can't hurt Scotia. Not at all. Not even Valkyrie could hurt Scotia. Not even the crossbow Valkyrie, which pretty much never misses. It is a horrifying looking form, though. It does make you wonder why Scotia didn't just use this form when we fought her in the woods when we were trying to go and find Dawn. Maybe this form was used in the attack on Gladstone, who knows? But it does seem like Scotia's been holding back the super form for just this situation. Why would you hold back the super form if you had such a form? Maybe use it all the time. Every single time you possibly can. Like, when you have the chance to use the super form, use it. Liberally. Constantly. Just completely overpower all of your enemies by utterly obliterating them. Scotia clearly hasn't read the rules on how to be an effective villain. And she's not going to have the chance to learn, because there you go, 3rd hit. 1,000 points of damage there. That is now 3,000 points of damage. But I can pretty confidently say that I could literally spend forever fighting this enemy, and we still wouldn't win. We wouldn't win at all. This fight is a pointless one, a hopeless one. Kieran and his companions missed their opportunity to defeat Scotia, and so we have lost. I mean, we could go get the whole truth again. It's not gonna work.
That doesn't appear to be how you use this.
Indeed it isn't.
I say, this isn't working.
It's not working. In fact, it's safe to say that we have very, very much lost. Wouldn't it be amazing right now if, like, the 4th or 5th hit of the Westwood Stick happened and then suddenly we won anyway? That would be amazing. But as far as I know, it doesn't work like that. It literally doesn't work like that. And so, we're basically just, there we go. There's the 4th hit. That is 4,000 points of damage. I do wonder if we've even dealt... We probably have dealt more than that, but for most of the game, we never dealt anywhere near close enough to 4,000 points of damage. Is it around every corner that Scotia goes that it... Nope, just seems to be random when Scotia decides to knock things out of the party's inventory. But there is no other weapon that will work. Literally none. We could just patrol around this area forever. I'm trying to get this 5th hit in now and see if 5,000 points of damage won't make any difference. If 1,000 points of damage shouldn't make any difference, why would 5,000 points of damage make any difference? That is a good question. But you never know, maybe there was some sort of magic number of damage that you had to deal with the Westwood Stick. So far late in the game. Imagine if the Westwood Stick was hidden right at the beginning, like that dagger was in Stonekeep. Imagine that. You just, like, go left instead of right, and there it is, the Westwood Stick. But, unfortunately, this is not to be. And now, we shall basically let Scotia obliterate us by using that, this ability actually really does. The ability to actually knock all the equipment out of us, out of our, possession, actually is the thing that will kill you, more than anything. And so, we'll just need to, get hit one more time, and we have been defeated. Because, foolishly, Kieran decided not to use the whole truth on Scotia, and thus the party died. Is it possible to defeat Scotia with the Westwood Stick? After 4 hits, no sign that Scotia was weakening, so I doubt it. And that indeed is everything for Let's Replay Lands of Lore, the Throne of Chaos. And when we come back, folks, the next replay shall begin in the Monday slot. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks. For we'll just pretend this version of events never happened, and in actual fact, Kieran, Bakata, and Paulson were more than successful in defeating the Scotia, killing her, and saving the kingdom and King Richard. But what happens next? That, my friends, is where Guardians of Destiny takes the reins. Lands of Lore 2. But that is for another time. And so, I'm Kikoskia, and this was Let's Replay Lands of Lore, the Throne of Chaos. And when we come back, folks, the next replay game will commence. So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. Maybe one more hit might have made the trick, eh? Maybe one. You never know, it's that sort of fallacy of maybe just one more hit will do it. Or maybe not. Who knows? Maybe someone, but not myself. Later.